Okay, Patrick, let's jump right into deals of the week. First up, we've got one of those unique deals from Cathay Pacific when you fly business or first class out of Toronto or Vancouver. Give us the details.
That's right. So we usually see a few offers per year from Cathay Pacific for their flights out of Canada, which is, of course, only Vancouver and Toronto right now. Those are their gateway cities. You can connect via their codeshare partnerships, especially the new one that launched on Air Canada out of many Canadian cities to those flights, and then get onto these ones for the double Asia miles. Now, what we see at those varying times of the year, sometimes the promotion will be for all fare classes, sometimes it's for select fare classes, and that's the case in this one. This is strictly business or first class. Now, Cathay does really well out of Canada, so I know there's a lot of you who actually do fly business or first class on those flights. Otherwise, they wouldn't be adding so many flights. Like just for this summer season, they've increased their flights out of both cities by quite a bit, and all their planes do feature first and business class, so they must be making enough money on them, selling enough of those seats. So we know that some of you listeners out there are actually buying those. So take a look at this offer, because double Asia miles, especially in first class, can be pretty big. You know, they give an example between Toronto and Hong Kong. Your regular miles earned is 23,388. So with this offer, that's doubled to 46,776 miles. That's a lot, considering, and this is something we just learned. Somebody had asked us on that code shared partnership between Air Canada and Cathay, would you be able to redeem Asia miles on just the Air Canada portions that they code share, say Vancouver to Montreal? And at the time, we didn't think so, because usually you need to have that connecting flight out of Hong Kong or to Hong Kong. But according to their website, they say if you earn these bonus miles, they give some examples of the Asia miles required for these flights. So a one-way business class ticket from Vancouver to Montreal on Air Canada only requires 30,000 Asia miles. So right there, that gives us our answer that looks like you can redeem Asia miles for those Air Canada only portions that are Cathay code shares. So that's awesome news. So 30,000 miles, you've earned 46,000 with your round trip flight between Toronto and Hong Kong. So there you now have a one-way business class ticket pretty much across the country on Air Canada. So definitely a good deal to look at.
Indeed, and no doubt with those longer flights, flying business or first class pays itself royally. All right, next up, we're going to move from flights to the hotel category. And this time we want to talk about a points for cash deal from the Hilton HHonors program. And I particularly like how you break this one down on the Rewards Canada website using a booking at the Hilton Whistler Resort and Spa. Explain how this works.
That's right. So this is one of those buy points bonuses. So a lot of programs, especially hotels, offer promotions where you can buy points to pad your account or fill up your account with more points. And at times of the year, they offer bonuses. Hilton is one of those who continually offers them at least 4 or 5 times a year, if not more. And right now, the current bonus is an 80% extra points if you purchase 5,000 or more in one transaction. So what can an 80% bonus on those bought points get you? Well, in that example, we talk about the Hilton Whistler Resort and Spa for a stay coming up in a couple months here that costs you 50,000 honors points or a minimum of $464 Canadian before taxes on the CAA AAA rate. And we give an example, buying those points comes out to about $390 Canadian. So if you take that AAA rate and add in taxes, you're looking at a total of $533. So what would you rather pay for one night at this hotel? $533 or the $390? So this shows the power of those buy points bonuses. There are people out there who say you should never buy points and miles, but those are the people who are racking up tens of thousands of points and miles every month because of credit card spending or all their travels. We like to show these buy points bonuses as something that almost any Canadian can take advantage of as a cost savings measure, because those bonuses let you save that type of money. So if you were planning a stay in Whistler and were eyeing the Hilton, take a look at this offer. There may be a way you can save some money. And there's a lot of these that go on through the year, so be sure to keep checking our website, because we try to give as many examples as we can where you can save money with these buy points offers.
And as much as it sounds complicated, it isn't, particularly, as I say, if you go to the website, you look how Patrick's broken it down. It's pretty well explained. Okay, next, not to be outdone, of course, Choice Hotels Canada is offering bonuses of 1,000 and 5,000 points, and you're able to explain how it all works.
All right, so this is on the choicehotels.ca website. You actually won't find these offers on their worldwide.com website. And what these bonuses are at select Canadian hotels from the Choice Privileges program, or Choice Hotels. And again, this is one of those chains. You've heard us talk about it on the podcast over and over. There are no actual Choice Hotels. This is for their sub-brands under the parent company. So Quality Inn, Comfort Suites, Comfort Inn, Econo Lodge. There's a bunch of different ones under the Choice Privileges banner. And so what we show here is that the select hotels across Canada that offer 1,000 bonus points per stay or 5,000 for a stay of 3 or more nights. Now, we value Choice Privilege points at about a penny each. So 1,000 points would be equal to about $10, 5,000 points be equal to about $50. So when you look at the pricing of these hotels, these bonus point packages price out as the same as the best available rate. So that's your best rate that you can actually cancel or get refunded. There are discounted rates for AAA, CAA, or those prepaid rates that are non-cancelable, non-refundable. Personally, in the Rewards Camp family, we never book those rates because we always like to have that security of being able to cancel a hotel stay, just in case another offer comes up that's better at a different hotel, so on and so forth. So we a lot of times don't look at those advanced purchase rates when we compare to these type of offers. But still, looking at that, you can actually use these points to save, I guess your return as a way to save money on these stays, because we give an example of the 5,000 bonus points package at the Comfort Inn South Winnipeg. That 5,000 points we said is worth $50, and over 3 nights, if you do the AAA rate compared to this 5,000 point rate, the AAA rate is $36 cheaper. So you're actually getting $50 of points for paying the regular rate versus a lower amount of points and only saving $36. So it actually gives you a $14 savings. What we like about the Choice bonus points here is that it's not tacked on above that best available rate. You'll find hotels out there like Hyatt, IHG, they have what's called bonus points packages, but what they're actually doing is charging you more than above that best available or flexible rate to cover those points. And we like in the industry, we call it the screw your employer rate, because those are ones that people who get to book their own travel but bill it to their clients or to their own company that they're working for. They book those rates, they get to keep the bonus points, and the company just pays the hotel stay. So you're getting extra points because you're not paying for it. But for those of us who pay our own way or are I guess under the microscope from their employers that they have to book at least just the best available rate, then these packages make sense because they're no more expensive than that best available or best flexible rate.